Greetings, my friends. Happy Saturday. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm back at the old home place, back at my dad's place. This place is right in the middle of the city, and everything is just built up around it. But I think this house was built in 1890. It's been remodeled many times. My grandfather was born in this house. My father was born in this house, and I hope we have this in the family. Oh, here comes Shelby. That's my dad's dog. Hey, baby. Come on. Come on. Come with me. She's a Sheltie, little baby collie looking dog. Very smart little dog. And she's really a little sweetheart, aren't you, baby? Except she poops all over the yard, and guess how I find it? I step in it. Not good. Alright, so this train track runs right by the edge of the property here. Right on the edge of the highway. When this place was built, it was way out in the country, and the city just grew up around it. Matty wagon over here in its spot. I think I'm about to pull it through the gate over here and drive it up and do some tinkering out there in one of the workshops. I'm on the gimbal, and it seems to be a little off kilter today. Seems to be a little off center. But anyway, this is about 3 acres. I spent a big part of my childhood here. We used to have a go-kart, and we would start out from the workshop up there, and we would come down. There was a perimeter track, went all the way around the land here. Went down in the corner, then turned, and then come up the edge of the property here. Go across to the corner over there where that stop sign is. Go back up, all the way up the fence there, and it's hundreds of feet to the back corner back there, and then do it all over again. Just loop around this yard over and over all summer long on our little go-karts. And man, you talking about childhood dream. All right, let me fix the gimbal. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're coming in the gate here. Come on, Shell. Come on. I used to love this area down here. There's a tunnel down here in the woods that goes under the train tracks. And we used to play in this tunnel down here and find lizards and green snakes and play with it. This was like our little Sherwood Forest back in here growing up. Just lush, and it's full of bamboo. The bamboo used to come up to about where we are now, and my dad, my brother, and I cleared it all back a couple years ago to where the bamboo stays back near the fence line. But look at all that bamboo. I'm thinking about gathering some of it up so I can build me, some little accent pieces out of bamboo for the van. I mean, all the free bamboo you could ever want in here. But you got to be careful with this bamboo. It'll take over if you don't control it. And the little shoots will come up everywhere. I mean, all the way out as far as here, My dad's built a little pond over here with a screened roof on it to keep it shady for his goldfish, or what do you call them? Koi. I think they're koi. See, when I was a kid, this was the dog pen. We had so many dogs growing up, and they would live in this pen here with their little houses and all. And then as we got older, we finally talked parents and grandparents into letting the dogs come in the house and, you know, and just have the whole yard. And I know Shelby loves this yard. Shelby? Come here, baby. Now don't be stubborn. Look at her now. She's being stubborn just because I don't think she likes the camera. Let's check out and see if it's got the pump running. Oh, I didn't expect the lily pads to be out in the winter time. I don't see any of the koi. They're probably hidden underneath the lilies. And he has a new neighbor up there behind. That used to be my uncle's place. My grandfather's brother. So my grandfather inherited this place. And there's a well here, a real working well. And my grandfather's brother inherited an identical plot of land on the other side of the little alley here. You can see the rooftop over there. And that was my Uncle Roland. He lived to be 95 and was in good health till the day he died. He was in his garden and had a stroke. So down here we just got a bunch of junk that my dad likes to collect. See these old barrels? They're about as old as I am. And he says, I'm going to use those someday. Don't throw them away. This used to be a porch for a trailer that I actually lived in with my parents until I was about 3 years old. And then we moved out about 5 miles away. But this was the porch, and look how it's sunk in. This is concrete. So if you think concrete doesn't bend and sag, you're wrong. It will. I would love to have a shed like this on a piece of property out in Colorado somewhere. And I could homestead. Just give me a shed like this. That's all I want. I could do everything I need in something like this. I could frame it in, put a casita travel trailer inside of it or something to live in. But yeah, I like this part of the property. For some reason, I always come and hang out in this part when I come down. But it's hard to find a place like this in the middle of the city. See, all those other houses over there across the street are very close together. And this place is just out here by itself. So this will be where I come when I get old. Everybody in the family, we always come here when we get old, and this is where we spend our last days. So when I get too old to live in a van, this will be where I end up. Shelby? I wish you would talk for us while you're on camera. You want to go in? You want to go in? You want a treat? Stubborn. Very stubborn. Camera shy is what she is. Alright, let's see. We'll run this to about 10 minutes and we'll wrap it up. See if I can avoid Shelby's dog bombs, which she drops all over the grass. Pecan tree here. This yard used to be full of pecan trees and they all died or rotted away. And when I was a boy, this oak tree was about 6 feet tall. And look at her now. She is mighty. And one other thing, this crepe myrtle, maybe the biggest crepe myrtle you ever see in your life, will start from the base and go up. Look at this. Is this the biggest crepe myrtle you've ever seen? Well, another quick story. When I was a boy, this limb right here was about this high off the ground, because I used to jump up on it and do pull-ups on this limb. Good old memories, man. Good old memories. So I've got some tinkering going on in the van over there. Got some big improvements coming while I have a play. I'm going to pull the van in up here to the workshop, make it easy on myself. All right, guys, take care. Be well. Smash the bell.